Hello, I'm so excited to be back. Today is the 14th. Yay! I said I'll be back today. And I'm just so excited. I feel refreshed. I'm happy I took that break. It was much needed. And I know that you all will be fine. You see? So I took time out for myself to just relax, heal, and get more, will I say, insight, direction to give you much more meat, not just chaff, but the real stuff. So I'm so happy to be back and with the real stuff. And I'm sending hugs to everybody. This is Hugs and Truth. So welcome to Hugs and Truth Season 2. Hugs and Truth now will be once a week because, this is a new season. Change is the only constant. So it will be once a week on Wednesdays, without fail, God willing, 9 p.m. GMT. By 9 p.m. GMT, you have that. And so, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe and keep your notification on so that you can always be abreast with what is happening here. And as I keep saying, you are never alone. You are never alone, no matter what. This season has stretched us. I don't know about you, but me, it's been a season of great stretch. We've been forced to expand and grow and just do the impossible in this season. And it's good to know that you are not alone. Somebody somewhere is always praying for you. So I'm giving you hugs, and I'm receiving your hugs too, because I know you are sending me hugs. So thank you for your hugs. Thank you for your prayers. I felt each and every prayer and warm thoughts for those who called, for those who sent messages, inbox, everything. I'm grateful. God bless you. So today, I want to talk about blindfolds. Blindfolds keep us in darkness. And how do we remove these blindfolds? Because sometimes what you can't see because you are in the dark, you've been blindfolded, is what is actually pulling you back in life. Ignorance is a big blindfold. So how to remove the blindfolds of ignorance is acknowledge that you are ignorant in the areas of your life that you need help, or in the areas of your life that are not working. Sometimes it's because you are ignorant. I know sometimes it's just a process of life and you need to go through particular phases to get to where you need to be or where you want to be. But in most times it's because people don't know what to do. Great relationships, and when I'm talking about relationships, I'm not even talking about just romantic relationships. Human relationships don't just happen. If you want a great human relationship, you have to work towards it. It is something that, it's a commitment that you have to make, and you need to know yourself first. You need to know the other before you even get to know how to navigate, how you even experience the world. How do you experience people? So if you are ignorant about it, it keeps you blindfolded and that blindfold keeps you in the dark. And then you keep saying, human beings are this and people are bad. Yes, there are bad people, but there are great, amazing human beings as well. So how do you get to meet those amazing human beings? And when you meet them, how do you maintain, or how do you even see? Because some of us have beautiful people around us that we are totally blind to. We can't see them. So acknowledge that there is a problem. You are ignorant about something. The second thing is cultivate a teachable spirit. Have a teachable spirit, because For people who remain blindfolded about issues that are easily can easily be worked on and solved, and you just move on with life, for most of them, you realize that ego is a big thing. When an ego keeps you in darkness, it gives you a false sense of security, and it gives you a false sense of thinking that you don't need any other thing, and it keeps you ignorant. Actually, ego is the number one ally of ignorance, if I can say that. Your ego, however you pronounce it, it is a number. Because if you don't keep an open heart and an open mind, even if you have the best of the best of the best trying to give you some knowledge, you'll be resistant to it. So cultivating a teachable spirit is key. And it's not one time you cultivate a teachable spirit. You cultivate it and it becomes a lifestyle. And no matter how knowledgeable you are, you keep your mind open, knowing that, look, information is coming all the time. So you don't miss the good that is that is around you. Identify areas in your life. That's number 3. Identify areas in your life that you want to see results. What areas in your life do you want to see results? Maybe you've been working at it your own way all the time, and you haven't seen you've been doing it for a long time. Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different results. So if you've been doing the same thing over and over again and you haven't gotten the desired result, you have to evaluate. You have to pause and evaluate and ask yourself, what am I doing? So identify areas. Ask for help. Ask for support. Find people who are knowledgeable in areas. Knowledge is not, that doesn't mean that you don't know what you're doing, or you are not intelligent or brilliant or anything like that. It's just the way the world is designed. Wisdom does not reside in one person's head. So very successful people know that. To be able to move on in life, they need to surround themselves with people who have specific knowledge about specific things that they need in certain seasons of their life to go to the next level, or to do the next thing, or to go to the next step, find the healing, and to blossom, and to just be all that they want to be. So find the people in the areas that you need help and as mentors and coach, and to guide you, and also discern areas that you cannot do anything about. Because you see, life is life. Life, as I said, sometimes it is what it is. Sometimes it is what it is, as in humanly, there is nothing humanly a person can do about it. At least maybe forever, or in a particular season. There is just nothing that you can really do about a particular thing in a particular season. But when you get the right people, they'll be able to guide you to discern which ones that you can work on immediately, which ones that you might want to put on the back burner, and which one that you might want to work towards the place of acceptance and peace about. Yes, miracles do happen. That is why the first step is keep your mind open. So as much as we are keeping our minds open, we are also being realistic that what do I do? How do I thrive? How do I move on in life? How do I keep the joy? How do I keep being upbeat and not faking it? Like it's true joy that you have from the inside of you. If certain aspects of my life never changes, you know, what do I do about it? So that is a big thing for people. You can actually miss life and the joy of life just focusing on something that you can't do anything about. You know, but when you identify that this is something that I do not have control over, because we don't, as humans, there's very little we have control over. We don't have control. What we have control over, we are responsible to making sure that we do our part. And once we do that, the other part, we have to live life untethered in a way where we can come to a place of acceptance and peace and find tools to cope with it and make the changes that we need to make to live very beautiful, thriving lives, you know. And that is where I come in. I didn't introduce myself at the beginning of the video. My name is Emefagaje. I'm an executive life coach, and also I'm the founder of Single Parent Support Network. I help compassionate leaders and single parents who are multipliers to create sustainable, holistic lifestyles, because I believe that you can have success in every area of your life. You know, you can have success in your personal life, you can have success in your professional life, but there is a way to do it. There is a way to do it. And sometimes for compassionate leaders, I work with all leaders, but I zero in the compassionate leaders because sometimes we go hard for other people to the point where we neglect ourselves, and that can become a problem, and we actually commit self-violence, what I call self-violence. We talk about inflicting violence and abuse on others, but sometimes we commit self-violence towards ourselves. But when you work with me, I help you to achieve all your goals. You know, as you help other people achieve their goals, I help you also achieve your goals, so that there'll be a balance, there'll be a beautiful rhythm to the life that you have. You don't have regret, you don't have bitterness and pain. I hear it all the time. I have given my all to this person and I'm always doing this for this person. You can still give your best to people and reserve the best also for yourself. It is possible. I am proof that that is possible. You can help people and also help yourself, because the more you help yourself, the more you are able to help other people. The more joyous you are, the more peaceful you are, the more, I mean, it's just a positive thing that radiates out of you, and it helps you to actually be better and better in what you do. And for single parents who are multipliers, sometimes people look at you. I'm a single mom. Sometimes people look at you and they look at the aesthetics, they look at the outside, and they think that everything is okay. And sometimes people wonder, what can we offer him? What can we offer her? Because you seem to have everything together on the outside, but there are areas of your life that you want to work on. You have your own struggles, you know, and sometimes you just need somebody to give you another perspective or to guide you, because you see, whatever you experience is unique. Every human being experiences, but it becomes a different kind of experience when you are parenting babies, when you are parenting preteens, and when you are parenting teens, and when you are parenting young adults. You know, that it is just a constant change, and the dynamics are different. Some people are co-parenting happily, other people aren't, others have lost their spouses, others there is no person around at all, has never been, and there are just different dynamics. Meanwhile, you are everything to other people as well, because you are a multiplier. So I become that support for you as you support other people so that you can be on top of your game and be all that you want to be in this earth. There's an adage that if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go with somebody. And I have so many testimonials. My bad, I haven't been posted them, but everyone that have worked with me and has been committed, and that is the thing. Nobody can make you do anything you don't want to do. When you are committed, you see great results. So remove the blindfolds of ignorance and let's work on the areas that you need to work with. You work on in your life and to see the changes that you want to see. We are just 2 weeks into the second quarter. You have goals that you wrote. You have your vision board that maybe in the first quarter you got thrown off balance by circumstances and happenings, so you were not able to work on it. I can be the partner for you, partner with you on your success journey, or you're already successful and is a lot at the top, and you need that sounding board or that person that you can talk to give you the other perspective. You have a listening ear. I am that person for you. So don't hesitate I'll be leaving my email in the comment section. Don't hesitate to send me an email, and for those of you who will be accessing it on other social media platforms, don't hesitate to send me private messages. I am Coach Emefa Gaje on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Coach Emefa Gaje. I think I'll put the handle also there so that you can easily contact me. We can have a clarity session, and then if we are a good match, we can start working together. There is also a group coaching available because I'm taking only 6 people for one-on-one coaching for the year, but mainly group coaching is also phenomenal. And the advantage of group coaching is you get the experience, you get the perspective of the other group members, and the dynamic is just beautiful. You glean a lot from each other, and it's such a rich experience. You serve as support for each other, and I serve as the coach and guide for the whole group. You also get one-on-one sessions in spite of being in the group as well. So drop me that message and let's start working together and take off that blindfold of ignorance that is trying to sink you. If these nuggets that I shared helped you, then let me recap. Keep an open mind is the number 1. Have a teachable spirit is number 2. Identify areas in your life that you are not seeing results or you want to see better results in. Find people who are knowledgeable in those areas to help you, mentoring you, coaching you, guiding you, serving as advisors, however you want it. And then discern areas that it's just you can't do anything about. Discern those areas so that you don't pour so much energy into dead things. We pour so much energy into dead things because we don't discern. But when you are discerning, you realize that this is a dead thing. So you don't put so much of your energy there. So thank you so much. I'm sending you all hugs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribe. Hit the notification button so you don't miss any video, and please share, because this is the only place that you'll be assessing hacks and truth from now on. Thank you and have a fantastic, beautiful rest of the week.